Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a lightweight bout and will be fought over three 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of Team Elite. Put your hands together for Rob Zabitis. And his opponent fighting out of HFFS. Put your hands together for Jay Moogan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, introducing both gladiators to the ring. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from Team Elite with a record of 3 fights, 2 wins with only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rob Zabitis. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He hails from HFFS, making his debut in the octagon tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jay Moogan. Your fight sponsor is Rigor Mercedes, and your referee is Dean Weir.
A lightweight amateur bout here between Jay Moogan and Rob Zabitis. Moogan making his debut, Zabitis 2-1. And this bout is sponsored by Rigor Mercedes-Benz.
So Jay Moogan fighting out of Health Fighting Fitness Solutions, and he's a very well-rounded pro boxer, Ian. You know, with a big background in boxing, come from the
Solid
Sapphire
leg
Gym.
kick from Zabitis at the start. Very solid leg kick.
Now looking at that leg on Zabitis, you know, he's wrapped up for a reason, isn't it?
Oh! That was a beautiful left hook there on the turn. Fires left hook in. The timing there was perfect.
It was a great shot there, and he looks in serious trouble, does Zabitis now.
I'd be tempted to let him stand back up.
He's got a triangle in.
Don't get yourself caught in a triangle. That's the last thing you want to do.
He's give that, you know.
He has, and that's a tight triangle. That's the thing. We've seen this earlier on as well. You get too excited with the striking. You think, oh, I've got to finish. Start firing shots away. Well got out, that's well defended.
He needs to pull that arm out though very quickly, because he's now susceptible for that arm bar.
He needs to start. He's obviously got good striking. He needs to get himself out of the submission, detach.
He needs to stand up there though. That's where he needs to stand up in. Like now, he's keeping his head in.
The triangle. And this time it looks tighter. That looks tighter. If Zabitis knows how to finish this, he needs to put his hand on his own ankle, tighten up that triangle.
Yeah, he's got that arm trapped in, but you know what? He doesn't seem to be trying to get out of that Moogan, does he? When he was in the, he was nearly caught in the position for the triangle, and he didn't step out or like move his head at all or posture up, and now he's in a seriously bad position.
He is, but there's too much of a gap there in the triangle. He's not got it tight enough. What he needs to do is get his left hand, because he needs to get his left hand, put it onto his ankle to tighten up the triangle.
Yeah, he's got to watch that right arm for an arm bar though, and there we go. So, as I said, that's Zabitis goes for it.
That might be his better submission.
That
again, they're crossing
very
the
tight
legs.
in. He keeps going back to the triangle, Ian, but the better submission there definitely seems to be the arm bar.
Yeah.
Hyperextend the arm.
If you get a triangle on properly, that's the best submission. A choke will always finish the fight better. But see how much gap there is there between the head. There's too much room there for him to finish it. He's got long legs. He needs to really tighten up that triangle.
What a good engine what a good engine Moogan's got on him, and he's still. And there we go. He's tapped though at the end of that.
He's got him.
He was caught very, very deep in that triangle, Ian, and that was a problem from start to finish.
Moogan will be kicking himself when he watches the video back. A great win there for our lightweight winner, Rob Zabitis. And again, that bout was sponsored by Rigor Mercedes-Benz.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee Dean, we have called a halt to the contest. 2 minutes 35 into round number 1. The winner by triangle, Rob Zabitis. Big round of applause for your very game runner-up, Jay Moogan. Once again, fight sponsor is Rigor Mercedes-Benz.